Hey everyone, today we'll be taking a closer look at this Commander Wolffe custom figure that I recently made for a customer. I made this figure with the recent Commander Cody that I showed in the last video, so this Wolffe was made to be ROTS accurate as well, meaning the Commander Bly continuity with the belt buckle and the camera is the same. And he also has the large Commander shoulder pads, the same as Commander Cody. The emblems on the shoulder are super difficult to paint, and so I start by tracing the design with a pencil and then I hand paint around that, and then I use a scalpel blade to refine the detail and make it look better. The helmet is also pretty difficult to do because of all of the intricate spikes and the lines that he's got going on, and so I just really take my time here and I again use the scalpel blade to refine the details. I do love how Wolffe looks, however it is definitely one of the hardest custom figures to make and it's always a grueling process for me when I get one. I also experimented with some new weathering effects on the camera where I cut into it with a scalpel to create some tears along the edges, and I also flicked some brown paint and some grey paints over it to make it look like speckled dirt. The customer I made this for also has a Captain Rex figure that I made for him, which was based on the Hot Toys figure, so this one also has the grey infills in the shoulder pads, but he asked on Cody that I leave them white for screen accuracy. Here you can see the differences. Personally, I prefer how the grey looks. Now, the same as the last Cody figure, he also has magnets underneath his shoulder pads, and so he has the same range of articulation as Cody in the way that the shoulder pads move up out of the way when the arms are bent, and he also comes with these extra magnets to push the arms out. The helmet and the shoulder pads are both 3D prints, and they're modelled by DS Artwork and More and Jumping Gopher. So subscribe to DS's Patreon if you want to get access to these files and you can 3D print them for yourself. The holsters and the belt clip are modelled by an old friend of mine called Atanak, and you can buy his files on CG Trader. I'll have all of the Instagrams linked below in the description. There is also another magnet on this one. I drilled a small hole into the helmet and inserted a 2mm magnet, and then I glued the same magnet to the rangefinder, and this means that it's removable and fully posable. It also helps to be able to pull the helmet off without worrying about damage. The pistols are also 3D prints made by Atanak, and I printed them in black resin, and so this means that the paint rub isn't even a thing because it's printed in black. However, when they do go into the holsters, sometimes you do get some white dust rubbing off onto them, but that wipes off quite easily. And this is just some leftover residue from when I sanded down the insides to make it fit better. Now I'll pop off the helmet so I can show you what it looks like with the TEM head equipped. The head I included with this figure is from the old Red Box Black Series Commander Wolffe figure, and I still have a few of these sitting around in my drawers, and I think Hasbro did such an amazing job with the old clone heads. Both Wolffe and Rex from the old Red Box line just look amazing, and they're definitely some of the best heads to ever come out of the Black Series. Here's a closer look, and you can just see the likeness and the detail is just so good, and this was before photorealistic paint jobs were a thing. And there you have it, that's the closer look at the Commander Wolffe custom figure that I recently made. This was of course a commission order. If you are interested in ordering a figure for yourself, just stay updated on my Instagram and I'll have the exact date for the next round of commissions confirmed soon. It will likely be around the end of August, but I just need to finish this current wave first. And now these two figures are off to their new homes. Thank you so much for watching everyone, I really appreciate it, and if you liked the video make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. The next video will be the third part of the Customizing a Clone series and it will be about painting the helmet, so stay tuned next week for that. And Captain Rex is coming up.